Okay, coming in my side door, we have this first little piece of an X-pin here just to be safe so no dogs can go bursting out. My dogs are all wondering what's going on. We've got a nice big crate here that I use if I'm going to be gone a long time. And you can see my big golden retriever Kermit fits just fine in there. Then heading out this door, you see our first yard, our dog run. And it's a fairly decent size. So they have this area here, and there's a gate to it, so I can block it off. Then there's the second dog yard here that's fenced. And so they have this yard here. Gives them plenty of room to play and do their business, and usually both of those gates will be open and the dogs have access to both of these yards. Then the third yard is what we call the big yard out here. And if we're going to be doing any kind of fetch or agility stuff, we move it out here to the big yard. And the dogs don't have access to this yard all the time. Only when we're doing, something special with them and working with them together. So that's about it on the yards. Out in back of the house, I've got another nice large flat area where I can work the dogs. The pool comes down, be going down pretty soon. So we've got all this area here to work with. Go on little walks. And under this patio, I like to take the dogs out here and work on different behaviors. They have different distractions sitting out here than they would, in the house and stuff. So that changes things up a bit for them. And walking down this way, we have more flat area. Again, used for walking. I have the cement I had my husband put out here for potty training so that the dogs can learn to go on all different substrates. I've got gravel, I've got grass and dirt, but I didn't have any cement. So I had him pour cement out here so the puppies would learn to potty on just about everything. So you can see we live out in the country. We've got corn growing next to our yard this year. Some years it's corn, some years it's soybeans. And makes for a nice place to take, walks and exercise the dogs. And of course, I don't allow any of the dogs to be off leash out in this area. Even though we are out in the country, we do have a road that's right out in front, and it's just not worth the risk to me. So nobody's out in this area unless they're on leash. Maybe a long line at most. But we have all this room here where we can walk and train and whatever we need to do. And here's the view of our house from this direction. Half of our garage I have set up to do training in, and that's where the other videos that where you see training going on, that's where those are. Okay, here is my indoors training room. I've got some different tug objects and retrieving objects and games, some dog puzzles, mats, light board switch, little trash can, little crate. So this gives me a completely separate and quiet environment to take and work with the dogs in, so we don't have any distractions. So, let's see, I can get you a good view of everything in here. I've got my platforms in here. I like to use the platforms to teach position a lot. I think it goes quicker and I get a sharper position. And I think that's about it. Okay, coming in my house, here's Dusty, my little old Sheltie. Notice we have the dog-proof trash cans there. Coming into the office, we've got plenty of dog beds, crate. There's another dog bed back there. So the house is pretty much a dog house. Now in this room, we've got plenty of dog beds out for all the dogs there. Let's see, Franklin, my puggle, and Kermit, my golden retriever. We've got gate at the kitchen and living room doorway, so we can control the crowd that way. And coming into the living room, another dog bed, and then dog toys all over the place. And in the bedroom, another dog bed, and then I have the tether that I've hooked to the foot of my bed in the past. Now there's my little Rita, my youngest puggle. I've tethered dogs to the bed in the past if they aren't happy being crated. And then coming through into the bathroom, actually spend some time doing training in the bathroom. We've got again the dog-proof trash cans. But this is a nice quiet room and big enough so we can actually get some things done in here. So I hope that gives you a quick idea of how my house is set up. Since you can't come see it, I hope it tells you what you need about how I am set up to handle raising a puppy. Thank you very much.